Hey trainers, Poke Dad here, along with the Dancing Bear at first base.
KK Shiv 128.
Great beast in his natural habitat.
Right here.
Today on Pokemon Deck Check, we had what would we want to call it? A suggestion or an ask?
A request.
A request from a viewer. Who was it?
Gabriel's Games.
Gabriel's Games asked if we could, anyway, build a Zoroark Giratina deck for Standard. And so we took on that challenge and we've been working day and night. Right?
Yeah.
And so, real quick, this is brought to you by
Ink Gaming, your answer to all your customizable tabletop gaming needs.
Indeed, they are. Check out the link, the coupon code in the description. And without further ado, get us started there, Dancing Bear.
Alright. Started off 4 Zoroarks, 4 Zuras, 4 Giratinas, 2 Lele's, 1 Ditto, 1 Buzzwole, a 1/1 Slugma Cargo, and a Tapu Koko.
Okay, so straight away, Giratina with the special ability. Once per turn, you can pull it from your discard onto your bench. And if you do, 1 damage counter to 2 different opponents' Pokemon on the bench.
It's pretty good.
Do they have to be on the bench or active? I think it's any. I think it's 1 damage counter to any. I'm sorry, I think I said bench, but it's any. Any 2 of your opponent's Pokemon. You can put 1 damage counter on each. Typical Zoroark deck, 4/4, nothing new. Got the new Ditto for a 5th Zorua or a 2/1 Slugma Macargo line. Got the Buzzwole just in case you run into a Zoroark deck, Zoroark Lycanroc or so.
And it can also hit pretty hard.
And got the 2 Lele for consistency, looking for that turn 1 Professor Elm's lecture. And then from there, hopefully we can get set up enough to where we just smooth over and trade into exactly what we need. Talk us through the reasoning. The Dancing Bear wanted Coco in there. And at first I was against it, but you made me a believer, so talk us through it.
My initial thought was Beast Ring is a problem for this, especially against Buzzwole. And if you give them opportunity to use Beast Ring, it's not going to help the situation. But eliminating the fact that they can use Beast Ring, super helpful. So my idea was use the Zoroark, you hit the first one, you barely miss the knockout. Then if they retreat into another one, you hit it and it barely misses the knockout. Then you can bring Tapu Koko or even a couple of spread damage if you need to. And then you can take your 4 prizes and then you don't have to worry about Beast Ring.
Okay, so we're our thinking. We actually had, 2 ideas for this deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first one was Hydreigon with Ninetales Giratina. Now stick with me. Hydreigon, you can pick 3 Pokemon and discard the rest, right? So you discard your Giratinas, and then you can reoccur them back onto the bench to spread some more damage. Then possibly use another Hydreigon, get rid of some, then move them back on the bench. And then you've got Ninetales as your main attacker, which does a decent 70 and 30 spread. Plus it can one-shot any sort of beast threat, Ultra Beast, with its GX attack. So we were thinking that, and then with the Ninetales, you can grab the rare candy to set up the Hydreigon. But we got to thinking that might be a little inconsistent, right?
Yeah, it sounds clunky.
It does sound really clunky, folks. So we just kind of theory-moned it, and then we went with, well, if Zoroark with a full bench, Choice Band, you're at 150. Devoured Field, that puts us to 160. Kukui, that puts us to 180. Okay, so 1 Giratina drop, we're hitting 190. 2 more Giratina drops, we can hit the 210.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of where our head is at, and then we're thinking, well, what if the bench is kind of full, or we can only get 2 Giratina drops, then Coco can just kind of finish off the last bit of damage to get the knockouts. So Coco was the last minute addition, and I agree with Dancing Bear on it. So that's Pokemon line.
Onto the items, we got 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Choice Band, 4 Counter Catcher,
Custom catcher.
2 Timer Ball, 1 Blower, and 1 Rescue Stretcher.
Okay, so we went back and forth on custom catchers or counter catchers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we felt like, as much trading and the smooth over ability, we just kind of reminiscent to like 4 puzzles of time. So we went with the custom catcher rather than the counter catcher. Maximize the count on Choice Band because we are going to need Choice Band plus a full bench for Zoroark. He is our main attacker. We're looking to hit the perfect numbers with him. Choice Band is an absolute must. Without it, we're at 120. Kukui, 140. A couple Giratina drops, we're at 160. Devoured Field, 170. So we can get a Lele without Choice Band, but we're not going to get any threats without it. So for Ultra Ball, for consistency, Timer Ball, we can get Macargo, we can get our Zoroarks. So a lot of value in the Timer Ball. 1 Field Blower as attack, we can smooth over to grab it. Fighting Dumbbells is really the only threat. Bodybuilding dumbbells is the only threat. 1 of Rescue Stretcher. Like to have a second one, but as of right now, we don't really know what to cut for the second. So that's our items. Anything, Dancing Bear?
No. Yep, pretty good.
You don't like the fighting dumbbells?
Not quite.
Okay.
Onto supporters. 4 Elms, 4 Kukuis, 3 Cynthias, 2 Guzma, 1 Mallow, 1 Lily, 1 Acerola.
Okay. Honestly, what we want to do here is we want to play this Professor Elm's Lecture turn 1, and then the other 3 are trade fodder. Reminiscent to the Tor decks that ran Bridget. Same engine. Get the turn 1 Elm, and from there we can just use our other supporters.
You can start in hand, and that's just super good because you don't have to waste your Lele.
Mallow's okay for turn 2 to help get set up. Maybe you can put like a Slugma on top and another Zoroark, and then you can just smooth over plus the other Zoroark trade into it. So a 1 of Mallow is good for a possibly a turn 2. If you already have a Zoroark, then you can Mallow and then start getting your setup going even faster. Acerola is just a tech case if they don't knock out our Zoroark, we can get him safely up in our hand, promote a different one. 2 Guzma, we have the custom catchers, so we're not really wanting to play Guzma every turn, if that makes sense. We have to play Kukui almost every turn, because otherwise the numbers aren't there. With the 2 Giratina drops, we'll just use 2, keep it simple. 2 Giratina drops, we're at 20 damage, right? Devoured Field, we're at 30 damage. With Choice Band, we're at 60. Full Bench, 180. So at 180, we're knocking out a lot of important Pokemon, but it'd be nicer to hit 190 and even 210. And you're not going to get there without Kukui. So we want to play Kukui. We're playing this smooth over, so it kind of helps anyways, but we're also playing trade. So, but we have to have the 20 damage from Kukui. So every turn we want to play Kukui, we want to take 2 prizes with Zoroark. And then Cynthia just for shuffle draw. And then turn 1 Lily. There's always the off chance that we get several Zeros on the bench or even Ditto on the bench, and rather than playing Elm, a turn 1 Lily is more effective. So that's it for supporters.
Onto stadiums, there are 4 devoured field.
That seems like a lot, but I can't beat the dead horse enough. You have to hit the numbers with the deck like this. You have to take one hit KOs, or you have to get it within Coco's spread range. And devoured field, a very important piece of that puzzle. That 10 extra damage is definitely going to be needed. So, this was the challenge we were faced with. I mean, can a Zoroark Giratina work in standard? And finally, what we got?
Surprise, surprise, 4 DCEs, and then 1 Beast Energy.
1 Beast Energy, it's nice with the little baby buzz.
It can help get you the 6 prizes that you need.
Yeah. Good Sledgehammer, 120, or even if it just does 30, plus the Beast Energy. So you're at 60. Kukui, you're at 80. Choice Band, 110. One shot in Zoroark. So. Alright, well, I think this is the best way to build Zoroark Giratina for standard. So let's shuffle it up. And I'm shuffling Party Balloon.
Party Man.
Party Balloon! Blacephalon Naganadel. We're just going to call it Party Balloon. Party Balloon deck. Testing it against a 100% viable, we'll see at regionals, we'll see at League Cup, we'll see at League Challenge deck. Gonna see how the deck does. We obviously didn't want to test against Buzzwole, I mean, because we all know Zoroark and Buzzwole are not friends in any way. So we wanted a relevant deck that we know is going to be played in very high numbers, and that's Party Balloon. But with Party Balloon only having 180 HP, there's a little forgiveness with Zoroark's numbers, and then it should be a little bit easier to hit. So we'll have to see how it plays out.
Heads or tails?
Hits.
Heads it is.
I will go first. Party Balloon wants to go first.
Okay. Mulligan?
No. Not quite. Come on, Party Balloon. Draw for turn. Attach for turn. Poiple. Ultra Space. Poiple. Going back in. Not gonna need Naganadel GX this turn.
Not gonna need him.
Not gonna need him this game. Lele, Lily. Party Balloon always with the explosive start. Super, super consistent with the 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Mysterious Treasure. Put down Party Balloon, Lily back up to 8. There's 6, 7, 8. And we're looking really good, so I'll just pass from here.
Ultra Space. Buzzwole.
Interesting, he grabs Buzzwole. Maybe he's thinning. Thinks he won't need it this matchup. So I'll see why he would.
I mean, it can hit good numbers. It can hit 180 pretty easily.
Alright.
With a choice band beast energy.
He's got a plan, folks.
Ultra Ball.
Definitely would like to see more energy in my hand. Off the Lily. But we'll make do. Perfect start here with the Lele for Elm. Able to grab 3 Pokemon with HP 60 or less and put into hand. They don't have to go to bench. That is one thing I wish there was a 60 HP Slugma. What are you thinking about? That's fine as long as you have a supporter for your next turn. So I can use the other bench spot for Lele or something. Bench space may be a problem for Giratina.
Yeah.
So maybe. We'll just have to see. Let's see how it plays out.
And your turn.
Okay. Draw for turn. Ultra Space. Grab Naganadel. Ultra Ball. Grab another Naganadel. Tapu Lele. Wonder Tag. Cynthia, playing Cynthia.
How many energies did you have in your hand?
I just had the one.
Oh.
And I had top decked it. So I need.
I thought you were being sarcastic, like, I wish I could have gotten some more energies.
No, I top decked that one. Out of all these cards, I've only seen 2 energy. Okay. Attach for turn. What does that mean? What is that? What is going on here?
Maybe space?
Huh?
Maybe the space bar? Maybe.
Something weird is going
Escape?
on.
Or the X button that's right there.
Okay, I hope it's still recording. Something weird happened with the computer. It's like a black hole opened on it or something.
Like
it is Alienware, I don't know.
There was a text that said listening.
Okay, so.
Sorry about that.
One Naganadel's ability. And then I'm in a tough spot here. Do I lost zone 2 energies just for 1 prize? And that's always been this deck's problem for me.
Or just go for the GX.
I think the GX attack is the correct play here, which is a fire. So we'll attach it to this other Naganadel.
I think you have to attach it there.
No, it says attached to any Pokemon.
Okay. Draw. Tower Ball, where's the good die?
Hopefully it's still recording. Everything's good.
Heads. Tails.
One of our viewers thought 1, 2, 3 is heads, 4, 5, 6 is tails, and that's inaccurate. It's evens are heads, tails are odds. So he thinks he can get a knockout here.
Quickly.
Okay.
Trade. Not this one. And then right to speeding for 140.
Drop for turn. Sightseer. I'll discard that. That. I want to play that. Hold on. Hold on. I'll actually attach here. I'll use my Lele. See, here's where the choice band, I swear, this deck has got to have. See, I have to lost on 4 energies. Because I don't have choice band. I'm sorry, I've ranted and raved about choice band enough, probably. Drive y'all crazy.
Draw.
But that's the whole reason. I mean, I would still have another energy on Naganale or something.
Which ball? A cargo. And then Cynthia.
This deck has to have the 3rd choice band. Party balloon.
Trade. Ultra space.
You already smoothed over and traded, huh?
I haven't smoothed over yet.
Well, why'd you trade then?
To get rid of Giratina mainly.
Yeah, but why didn't you smooth over and then trade Giratina away?
Because right now there's not really anything I need.
Okay. Oh. Choice band, Kukui, Stadium Bump. I can think of a lot of stuff you need to hit the 180.
I can't hit 180 right now. Which ball? Giratina, 10 there, 10 on the active. And then right speeding for 150.
See, now I'm in a bad way. There's just one more bench space in Giratina, huh?
See, if I had Coco right here and bring it up, take 4 prizes. But I prized it.
You got Giratina, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Can't do that. I have no way to get out of the active. Cynthia. This could be an effective strategy against this because without B-string it's tough to power up 2 fire.
Yeah.
Because even if I would have spent that turn to do Kiawe, that gets me nowhere. I guess I could Kiawe onto Naganadel. Draw 3. Use the ability. Pass. Well, I'm attached for turn. Hold on.
You already attached.
Oh, I
You
didn't.
attached the Naganadel.
Oh, good, because I don't have an energy. Come on, party balloon.
Stadium bomb. Smooth over.
So that puts you out of. Oh, that sucks. If you had one more spot for Giratina.
I'd need 2 spots for Giratina.
No, if you had one more spot for Giratina. Because that's. Oh, you need 2 more Giratinas?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's 160. Okay. Alright.
That's right, speeding.
My Skyfield is so important. Draw for turn. Acrobite. Ultra Ball. Party Balloon. B-string. Attach for turn. Guzma, that one. Party balloon down to 1 prize. But you need to get out of.
Knocking that out.
Well, that's fine. Cause I don't have any energy. I'd have to get energy in the discard. But your main thing is you need to get out of beast ring range.
Smooth over.
But you have the devour fist. So you're at 160. So you only need 20 more. 20 more damage.
Is it 20?
As long as you have another bench. Another bench gets you there. That's 150, 160. So you're 20 short. So Kukui, there's the 20.
Trade.
You just need a bench spot.
Trade.
And now you have a drop for here. It's important because now you're out of Naganadel range too. Because it has to have 3 prizes.
Trade.
So I have to Guzma 80. So I have to Guzma up your Giratina and get 3 energies on it.
It doesn't have weakness. Psychic. Weak to dark.
Okay, that wore out.
Giratina.
Here for
50. Those 2. And then
Yep.
life speed.
now I'm in an awkward spot because that's all my party balloons.
Oh, you got one right there.
All my fresh party balloons. It only runs 3 or 4, excuse me. He's down to 2 prizes, so I have to go that. No. No. I have to go that.
I still have 2 Kukuis left.
Draw for turn. Rescue stretcher, party balloon. I have no energy in the discard.
1.
Kiawe.
That's game then.
Well, I mean, I don't have any other options.
Cause I got anything I need.
Because even if I sightseer, I don't have any energy in the discard. So, hold on. So, here we go. So, Kiawe. Looking at my hand. Attach to party balloon, then pass.
Smooth over. Trade. Kukui.
So, no Guzma.
Custom catchers.
Okay.
And right is beating.
So, wait, we're at 150,
60.
160,
70,
180. There it is, folks.
And there's your Guzmas. I prize Kukui. That.
Yeah, because there's another prize right there. Because he's up to 170. Okay, so I'd say the deck works.
Yeah.
So was it Gabriel Games?
It was.
So there you go. That's Zoroark Giratina for standard. And
That's our take on it.
yep. I think the only other route is Hydreigon Ninetales
Yeah.
Giratina, but I think that's way less consistent than that. So
It was pretty fun to play.
yeah, it seems pretty good. Just shows how good it's going to be in expanded with Skyfield. When you can just fill your bench up with Giratinas. That's going to be just
and
insane.
You can discard them.
Amazing, yeah. Yep, so that's all we got time for. So big shout out to Gabriel Games. And hopefully y'all enjoyed this. And if you, I think another viewer suggested that we try Configurus Unknown, or what was it? Configurus Giratina.
Maybe.
So we'll take a look and see what we come up with for that. Or I know some people were asking for the Unknown combo type deal. We'll try to get to it as quick as we can, but we are working on Sableye, Faba, Garbodor for expanded. So keep your eye out for that. And until next time, be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes.